A few years ago, if you would have told me that I was going to be shopping around for dash cameras, I would have told you you was crazy. What do I need a dash camera for? But in today's world, as messed up as everything is, I recommend everyone now having a dash camera. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the Cadillac of dash cams. Stick around, stay tuned, and let's roll with that intro. Get in a car like this and smile, there's something wrong with you. What is up? What is happening? Welcome back once again to the Bad LSX Garage YouTube channel. I'm glad each and every one of you could stop back by one more time just to see what's going on here at the garage, at the compound. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you're here. Now, like I told you in the beginning, if myself right now could go back and talk to myself 2 years ago, I would look at myself and say, hey, you need to pick up one of these dash cams. What do I need that thing for? Man, you have no clue how much protection this is going to be for you. Protection? Protection from what? Look, man, I've seen the future and it's crazy. People are out here doing donuts in the middle of intersections, acting all a fool. People are stealing your car in the middle of the driveway. You just need something to kind of keep an out, keep a watch. Man, look, I don't need nothing to watch out for me. I'm strapped up all the time. Hey, being strapped up's a good thing, but sometimes you need some proof, like evidence, something that shows that it wasn't your fault. This dash cam's gonna help you in that area. Man, I got a cell phone. What do I need a dash cam for? Man, you can't always get that cell phone out of your pocket in enough time to start recording things. If somebody pulls out in front of you and that phone's up in your pocket, how are you going to get it out, record them, try to miss them and all of that? It's not going to happen. You're going to have an accident and then it's going to be your word against theirs. You're right, but I still don't think that a dash cam's the way for me, man. I just think I'll pass on that. Without further ado, this is the LAMTTO DC22 LTE dash cam. Like I told you guys, it's the Cadillac of dash cams. It goes beyond ordinary cameras. It offers remote monitoring, live alerts, and real-time streaming. And with an included 32 gigabyte memory card, it can also be used as just a standard dash cam for local recording if you don't want to subscribe to the data plan. Whoa, data plan? I ain't about no data plan. Look, straight up, you don't have to be on a data plan. You can still use this dash cam as a dash cam, but if you want the special features, you will have to pay a little bit for it. What do you mean pay a little bit for it? Look, man, when I told you it was the Cadillac of dash cams, that's what I was meaning. You have subscriptions on this thing that you can actually get 24/7 live motions. So somebody comes up to your car and they're trying to, I don't know, snoop around or look in it. You can go straight to your phone and it's going to give you an update, an alert. You click on that and you're going to see what's going on. But what good does that do me if I'm 200 miles away from home? Good point. But what if I told you that, one, they don't know that you're 200 miles away from home, and second, you can actually talk to them. Talk to them? What am I going to do? Send them an email? No, man. With this subscription, you can actually have the feature to talk to them. You can talk through your cell phone, and it goes through the camera. They can physically hear you speaking to them. So I could act like I'm home, even though I'm not? Look, man, the only people that knows you're not home is the ones that you tell. Yes, they don't have to know that. But while you're on the phone with them, you could also be on the phone talking to the popo and get them on the way, and then they hauled off. And you got video footage of it, so it's all covered. I ain't gonna lie to you, I do kind of like that. And look, man, I know your kids are grown up, but this would have been really cool back in the day when they wasn't. You could actually stick this in the window, kind of keep a monitor on them, see what's going on. If you see something that you don't like, or possibly see someone in your car that you don't like, you could speak up and say, hey, what are you doing? Where are you at? Now, they can lie to you, but there again, you've got 24/7 monitoring. So with that GPS tracking, you've got them. Not bad, but how much is this deal? Okay, about that, I don't know yet. We will have to install this in order to see how much it actually is, but we'll find out together. We'll see if it's worth it. We'll see if it's not worth it. What do you think? So you're telling me that I don't have to get this subscription. You're just telling me that if I want to use this just as a dash camera that it'll specifically be just a dash camera. But if I want the options, I have to pay for them. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, pretty much. And the cost of buying this dash cam is pretty much the same as just buying an ordinary dash cam, but you get these extra features. And another thing, it doesn't plug up like your normal dash cam. This actually plugs into your OBD2 port. So why would it do that? Man, come on, you know about cars. Why do I gotta go through all this with you? It's because if it plugs into the OBD2 port, it's got a direct connection. You don't have to worry about if it gets bumped just with a regular cord. It may or may not work. If it's actually plugged into the OBD2, you're gonna get the full effect. Man, shut up. Quit talking to me like I'm stupid. I was just asking a simple question. Is this thing gonna be worth it? Only way to find out. Let's get it hooked up.
A few moments later.
Installation is pretty self-explanatory. Hook the wire into the OBD port, run the wire up and around the A-pillar, up around your windshield, and mount the dash cam where you'd like. Now, obviously it's not mounted right now. I've just got it stuffed under the little visor. It does come with a 3M little sticky thing that sticks to the window, and then your camera actually sticks to this. Now here's where we kind of run into little bit of issues. You obviously follow your prompts that's with the directions. That's not a problem at all. That worked out. You follow everything the way it's supposed to do. Well, they want you to get their service. Obviously, their service would be worth it. Now, according to them, it is supposed to be free for 7 days. But like most things, it's not always free. So here's where we're at. Obviously, when you get something like this that has an app on your phone, when you click into, in my case, it's Apple. When I click into that, it wants me to put my card in. Now, some of you may already have your card in. Myself personally, I don't feel comfortable doing that. I never have, I never will. In order to get the 7 days, you have to have your card on your phone. Well, I don't have that, so therefore they're not giving me the 7-day period. So here's where we're at right now. It is working, it's connected. As you can see, I'm watching myself on my phone, and even though it's laggy on the phone, I've got everything Bluetoothed into my stereo as well, so when I turn this up, the volume, you will hear me. My stereo as well, so when I turn this up, you will hear me. Obviously it's lagging. Obviously it's behind. Obviously it's lagging. So with that being said, it works, it is working, it does look like it has a clear picture, everything's, I mean, I'll give it 110% for that. It looks good, but the whole 7-day free period, that's questionable. And the prices are a little bit questionable too. Now, when I first clicked onto this, it said like $3.99, and I thought that's pretty decent. Honestly, I could live with that. But when you actually get deeper into it, well, you have, there's $38.99 for the cloud storage, and for 12 months you have $159.90. For 6 months is $94.90. Yeah, that's a little more than $3.99. This is part of the video that's gonna get really muddy, and I really hate to do this, but you guys know that I'm brutally honest. You guys know that I will not put a product on my channel if I don't 110% believe in it. You guys know I like LAMTTO stuff. Matter of fact, LAMTTO knows that I like LAMTTO stuff. I think they have great products. But this particular product, this DC22, is not for me. If you look on the website, if you look in the instructions, we all know that it is a subscription-based product. We know that, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with paying a little more for something that's gonna be better, but a little more, not a lot more. And here's the thing, I feel like LAMTTO, you kinda hid this a little bit, and it bothers me. It really, truly bothers me. This is something that should be up front on your website. If people are looking into this, because this is an $89, I think on sale right now, it's like $89, and I think it regularly is like 120 or 130 bucks, which is still great for just a dash cam alone with even out all of these extras. But if people are gonna pay for these extras, you need to be upfront with them and tell them how much these extras are. Now, in my personal opinion, I'm thinking $49, $59, $69 at the most for a year. I didn't expect to be on the hook almost for 200 bucks for a year. So $158 or $159 for the 4G and $58 or $59 for the iCloud storage. That's steep, guys. That's really steep. And the other part of it is, where it is a 4G camera, that it needs to operate off of a higher level. And if you don't have that higher level, it actually looks like a robot. It glitches. It's just, you know, everywhere. So if you need to show, I don't know, your insurance company or a police officer, it's going to honestly look like you're watching a floor model TV from the 1980s. Other than that, I really can't tell you anything else about this LAMTTO DC22 dash cam. It does feel like a good piece. It looks like a good piece. It looks like something that would actually look good in your car or truck. Out of the way would work. What little bit I did work with it, it did look good when it wasn't glitching, you know, looking like a robot. The front camera looked really, really good. It was clear, it was crisp. I did turn off all the lights and just kind of sit in the truck with the dark and kind of take it in. The back camera did look a little bit grainy, but that's to be expected with most dash cams. That's just kind of the way it is. The darker that it gets, the more grainy it becomes. I just wish that it would actually work better than what it does off of my phone or my Wi-Fi and stuff. It sucks that you have to pay that much for a subscription for this. Now, there again, you can get the 1 month subscription for, I believe it's $17.80 or 90 cents, so $18 a month, which I don't guess is too awful bad, but it's still a little high to me. This should be about $4.99 a month, in my opinion, $5.99 at the most. Remember about 3 months ago when we installed that Apple CarPlay on my Street Glide? That was a LAMTTO RC19 Apple CarPlay unit. Now, you've not seen me use that. However, Roy has been using that for the past 3 months. So when you see us going around all these beautiful areas, he's been using that navigation system to do that. So listen, don't never think just because something isn't for me that it won't work for you. That's all I've got for you for this week's video, fam. I love each and every one of you. But until next week, hopefully we'll be back out on these beautiful bikes and maybe be down south somewhere. Are you ready? Let's do this. Peace. I'm out.